Hello to all the good people at Crash Champion 615. It's David at Discount Forklift. I am standing here next to your brand new, powerful 6,000 pound lithium ion powered forklift. She's made by Lift Hero. As you can see, she's got your logo on there, name and logo. Proud of that. Look at your company colors. She came out beautiful, not just in her beauty herself, but also in her performance. She's great. I think you'll like her a lot. Her name is Juliana. If you call her by name, she'll perform even better. She's a workhorse anyway, so if you call her by name, you'll really have it made. Before we go into the forklift too much, I want to show you this little goodie bag that I'm going to send you here. In that, one of the first things, most important, is this equipment maintenance guide. There's lots of good tips and tidbits, things about forklift in general, things about anything you want to know. Back behind this tab here, here are your periodic sign-off sheets. I always recommend that people leave the originals in the book there. Shoot photocopies directly out of the book. That way it will allow you to always have a clean copy, know where it's going. In addition to that, I have got the Discount Forklift Troubleshooting Guide. This is a guide the guys back here in the shop have put together. Thanks much, guys. This is just got some tips and tidbits, things that they've learned over the years that people ask about. Good little quick read there. Hopefully that will save you some trouble. I've also got two more good nighttime reading books here. If you ever have a hard time going to sleep, here's the use and maintenance guide, and there's the parts manual. So I'll put those in there. I have got a couple of fun things here as well, though. Here is a hat for our favorite brand of forklift. There's the Lift Hero hat. I've also got a t-shirt hiding in here somewhere. There it is. This is the evolution of lifting. There's the front. There's the back. Put that in there. Guys, right in front of her name here, you'll see this fueling door here, okay? Juliana's name, there's the fueling door. There's a label underneath that. Remove the keys from the ignition before you charge. Very, very important you do that. You're going to save yourself all kinds of problems if you take that key out and take it out every single time before you charge. There's just a quick little flip switch there. You get into this door here. Here's this rubber plug. Pull that out. There's your charging port. You can plug your charger in there directly. And when you're done, if you would put this plug back in there, that'll keep that port clean, make it easier to charge for years and years to come. Moving on up here, I want you to, gotta stop. Look at these tires, guys. Those are great tires. That's not Grandpappy's tires. Those are good tires that will serve you well no matter what the weather is. If you've got a little bit of inclement weather out, snow, ice, hail, sleet, rain, you know the post office saying and whatnot, you'll still be able to operate on that. If you've got dirt and gravel to go over, you'll be fine with that. So that's a little plus. Here on the manual, on the mast, there is a service sticker. You can tell it's just been serviced. We've got that all done. In fact, if you look across the front of the forklift here, you can see the zerts have all got a little bit of grease oozing out of them. Got that freshly done. I direct your attention to the forks here. We're very safety conscious here at Discount Forklift. We know you guys are too. We've worked together to come up with as many safety features as we can on this forklift. Forklifts being painted red with yellow is great. If you're outside running across the parking lot, maybe at dawn or dusk, in a dark spot in the warehouse, whatever it might be, know where the forks are, guys. Don't hit anybody, don't hit any things. There's too many fools that are on the internet famous for their forklift fail videos. We don't want you to join them. So there's 4 things that you have to do before you can start this forklift. Number 1, I just did it. I put my butt in the seat. You've got to have body in the seat. You can't operate it. You can't inch it. You can't adjust your forks from outside the forklift. You've got to be sitting in the forklift. Number 2 is pretty self-explanatory. That seat belt. Put the seat belt on and have the seat belt on at all times when you're operating the forklift. Then your parking brake has to be on, pretty self-explanatory, and your transmission control has got to be in neutral. Let me run across the controls here real quick for you. On the left-hand side over here, you've got this red button. That is your battery cutoff switch. That's not something you're going to be using every day, guys. That's only if you're maintaining the battery, which will be very, very, very rarely. But if you come out in the morning and somebody's bumped it or something, and you've got no power, pull that button up and you should be good to go. Parking brake is pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know how to operate that, get off the forklift and go home. Number 4 thing is the transmission control. You've got to be in neutral. You've got to be in the middle position of this. 3 positions here. Up is forward, middle is neutral, down is reverse. On the right-hand side here, we've got the work lights and we've got the blinkers. And of course, we've got our 3 forklift controls here. We've got our up, down, we've got our tilt, we've got our side shift. Notice above your head, you've got a translucent roof. That'll go back to that weather we were talking about, give you a little bit of protection from the blazing sun, give you some protection from the moisture. Up on the mast here, we're marked 6,000 pounds. That's there for a reason, guys. That is the maximum safe load of this forklift on the forks. Do not exceed that, please. Again, we don't need you to join all the fools on the internet with their forklift fail videos. On the back of the forklift, there's a flashing light, flashing amber yellow light. That will always be on when the forklift is on. You've also got a blue light that will point down towards the ground there. We'll let everybody be aware that the forklift is there. And most noticeable, you have got an audio alarm. When you turn on the forklift, that alarm will go on. It will stay on until you shut off the forklift. That's designed just to let the masses know that there's a forklift operating, and stay out of the way, be aware of where it is. Everybody, please go home safe and sound at the end of every night. Now, there's no forklift, or there's no engine in this forklift, so you've got no starter, you've got no grinding sound when you start up. Just turn the key on, that alarm will go on. There you go. It takes 10 or 15 seconds for this to go through its electronic checks here. You're good to go. Lift up my forks here. Take the brake off, put it into gear. I want to do a brake check first here, okay, guys? Good to go. Hey, there is a grab bar back here. This black grab bar is great to hang on to when you're backing up. There's also a red button on there with your horn on there. There's one on the center here. Whichever direction you're going, make people aware that you are there. Okay? Let me show you what she can do here. She's very agile, powerful but agile. I think she'll do all the work that you need her to do, and do so safely. Okay, here's your work lights, here's your blinkers. Lights on and off. Let's run the forks up. There we go, back down. Let's put a little tilt on those forks. We can go all the way forward, all the way back. Here's your side shift. Guys, I hope this forklift does everything you need it to do. Hope it takes a big workload off of you, off your backs, makes you a ton of money. We do appreciate you supporting our business so we can support businesses like yours. Here is your serial number, and thanks, guys.